What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. College football. The Trust and Will Holiday Bowl. So, this is between the Arizona Wildcats and the SMU Mustangs. Arizona is a 47.5% chance to win. SMU is a 52.5% chance to win. So this is the Holiday Bowl. So this is at San Diego, California. So definitely closer for Arizona than it is for SMU. So Arizona is 17 in nation, 9-3 record. SMU is unranked, 8-4 record. So quarterbacks, you have Fafita for Arizona, 247 out of 385, 2963 yards, 26 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Jennings for SMU, 279 out of 422, 3363 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So, the passing yards, I say they're comparable. The interceptions things, yeah, that's a concern for SMU. I mean, touchdowns is the exact same number. So even though SMU is given a higher chance to win, I think there is going to be like a home field advantage for Arizona because of the distance. Like San Diego is closer to Arizona than it is to SMU. That is a fact. I think odds are there will be more Arizona fans there and SMU fans. I think that'll play a role. And with the interception difference with quarterbacks, I think Arizona will beat SMU tomorrow. College men's basketball. USC Trojans versus Michigan Wolverines. USC is a 7.1% chance to win. Michigan is a 92.9% chance to win. This is at Michigan. So USC is 24 in nation, 12-1 record. Michigan's 2 in nation, 12-0 record. So with stats, Michigan is more points per game. USC is more points against. Michigan is a higher field goal percentage. Michigan is more rebounds per game, assists per game. USC has slightly more blocks per game. Michigan has slightly more steals per game. So yeah, I think with a lot of stats, obviously Michigan has an advantage on a lot of these. And something they're relatively close, but that's a big percentage difference in who has a higher chance to win. I mean, I don't know how much stock you can put on that, but home field advantage is going to be very important here. So with that and the stats that Michigan has the advantage in, I think Michigan will beat USC tomorrow. Louisville Cardinals versus Stanford Cardinal. So Louisville has an 88.8% chance to win. Stanford has an 11.2% chance to win. This is at Stanford. So Louisville 16 nation, 11-2 record. Stanford's unranked, 11-3 record. So you have the way that they do nicknames. You have multiple Cardinals versus one Cardinal is how it sounds like. Anyway, so with stats, Louisville has like a lot more points per game. Stanford has more points against. Louisville's a higher field goal percentage and more rebounds per game, assists per game, slightly more blocks per game, and has slightly more steals per game. So yeah, some of these stats are close, but the points per game, that's the big difference in favor of Louisville. And so, I mean, Louisville's ranked for a reason. Stanford's unranked for a reason. So while I think this could be an interesting game, despite the home field advantage that Stanford has, especially with them basically being like opposite sides of the nation, I think Louisville with the points per game advantage will beat Stanford tomorrow. Michigan State Spartans versus Nebraska Cornhuskers. Michigan State has a 42.1% chance to win, and Nebraska has a 57.9% chance to win. This is at Nebraska. So Michigan State is 9 nation, 12-1 record. Nebraska is 13 nation, 13-0 record. So yeah, with stats, Nebraska is more points per game, slightly more points against, slightly higher field goal percentage. Michigan State has more rebounds per game, assists per game, blocks per game, and Nebraska is slightly more steals per game. So yeah, a lot of these stats they're pretty close. So I think home field advantage is gonna be the big thing here. So I think Nebraska will beat Michigan State tomorrow. NBA. Denver Nuggets versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The Nuggets have a 22.3% chance to win, and the Cavs have a 77.7% chance to win. This is at Cleveland. So for injuries, for the Nuggets, Strother and Murray are game time decisions, and Valanciunas, Jokic, and the Gordon are out. And for the Cavs, Hunter, Merrill, and Livingston are game time decisions, and Nance Jr. and Struss are out. So for stats, Nuggets have more points per game, slightly more points against, higher field goal percentage. Cavs have slightly more rebounds per game. Nuggets have more assists per game. Cavs have more blocks per game and steals per game. So yeah, so a lot of stats they're pretty close. But one of the things that's big is you have Jokic and Gordon are out. Murray being game time decision. That's a big. Those are all big deals, and that's really gonna hurt like the offensive output. So I think you know. So with all that and the home field advantage, I think the Cavaliers will beat the Nuggets. Oklahoma State Thunder versus Golden State Warriors. The Thunder have a 66.9% chance to win, and the Warriors have a 33.1% chance to win. This is at Golden State. So for injuries, for the Thunder, Williams, Hartenstein, Dean, and Topic are out, and Barnheiser is a game time decision. For the Warriors, Pryor is a game time decision, and Curry is out. So yeah, so for stats, Thunder have more points per game. Warriors have more points against. Thunder has a higher field goal percentage and slightly more rebounds per game. Warriors have more assists per game. Um, Thunder have more blocks per game and slightly more steals per game. So yeah, this could be a good game. You know, like a lot of these sets are pretty close. So I think home field advantage is going to be the big thing here. So I think the Warriors will beat the Thunder tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.